In today's video, I'm going to show you guys how to take 4 hot cinematic shots with your DJI Mavic Mini, with a bonus coming at the end showing you how to combine them and share them simply and easily. Mini flyers, are you ready? Let's get started. Big shout out to Autonomous Drone Services and MadMixTube.com for providing us with the equipment to make these videos possible. The first thing is go into those 3 dots at the top right, go into not safety but your control, scroll down and look for your gimbal settings. There's gimbal calibration and then there's gimbal advance. Hit that little blue advance button. Now I set my pitch speed to 15 and I set my pitch smoothness to 5. You don't want that for photos. Photos, you want your gimbal to move fast so you can line up quickly and then snap the shot. But what I'm showing you here is cinematic video shots, so we want the gimbal to move slowly. So pitch speed for me is 15. You can play around with that, as well as the smoothness is 5. That works for me. Nice smooth pitch. Also, I allow the gimbal to rotate upwards for shot like these, because just in case I don't stop exactly at the 90 degree or the center point, and I lose the wheel here a little bit slow, the gimbal will still continue to roll up slightly, as opposed to hitting the 90, which is the upright spot, and just abruptly blam, stopping. Are you ready? Let's go over these 4 shots quickly and simply. I'm not going to do anything fancy. You could take it to a fancy location. I just want to give you some ideas. Now another tip as we're here, you see the sun right there? That's the sun in front of me. You don't ever want to face the camera towards the sun, because it will 9 out of 10 ruin your shot. So we're gonna face the other way. See, I'm gonna turn the drone around and use the sun. See how bright and nice everything gets now? And use the sun to supply me with light. This first shot's called a crane shot. Now, do I want to reveal that? How about this? This looks a little better with the ducks and stuff in there. So I'll lock my exposure. See the little at bottom right? That's it. It's not yellow. That means it's unlocked. Yellow means it's locked. I'll go all the way down. There we go. So now I've got a tree like in the center. I'm 6 feet, I'm 5 feet, I'm 4 feet, 2 feet, somewhere around there. So it looks like I'm on the ground. Okay, my exposure has been locked for the shot that I want, not the shot that I'm at right now. So it's locked, it's not going to move. Now that I've lined up, I'm going to hit record, and then I simply just rise up. Revealing the beautiful lake in the background. Now you could do this with cities, with whatever it is in the background that you prefer, but this is the shot that I'm going for. It's called a crane shot. Just simple, easy, appealing to the eye, especially if you're at a really nice location. Now, shot number 2 is very simple. It's the reveal, and this is where the gimbal smoothness really comes into play, right? Where you're going to reveal something as you're flying. Now, you can do this shot flying forwards, or you can do this shot flying backwards. Remember, you cannot see what's behind you, so don't hit anything. So I would recommend you try this flying forward until you get the hang of it. Not bad. I'm almost at 1,000 feet and I'm sitting in my car, which is pretty good for the Mavic Mini. I'm pretty impressed, as always, with this little quad. So this is my reveal shot. This is what I'm going to be revealing as I am on the trail. So with this shot, everything centered up at 0, looks good. I'll lock my exposure. I'll go from P mode to cinematic mode, right? And that'll slow the speed down. I will look down. Now that that's the shot that I want to lock, even though the bottom looks dark, it's okay. It's not a big deal. I know that it's going to be a reveal shot. On 3, 2, 1, I hit record. I push my right stick forward and I start raising the gimbal up slowly as I will reveal from the ground people walking, past the people, oh, to the lake. Beautiful, beautiful. And if I had made my gimbal movement even slower and smoother, oh, the reveal shot would have been wonderful. That's it. Okay, I'll stop the shot. I'll stop recording, because for me, I don't like recording just a ton of footage, because then I'll have to go through a ton of footage. I like to plan my shots out, get the shot that I'm looking for, and that's it. Now, if you notice, I'm still going forward, and that's because I know, hey, if I can push forward on the right stick and not hit anything, I can also come back on the right stick, meaning push the right stick backwards and not hit anything. So my exposure is locked. I'm in cine smooth still. I will point the gimbal down. Yep, to the shadows on the ground. I'll hit record, and then I'll start moving backwards. As I'm moving backwards, I know I won't hit anything because I'm repeating my path. And as I go backwards, guess what? Oh, look at the reveal. The reveal. Picnic table. Damn, that's the shot here. Nice and smooth. How about that? How about that? Beautiful. I don't want to push it too much because I don't want to hit anything, but this is the shot. I think it actually looks better flying backwards than it does flying forward. That's your second shot. Your third shot will be your bird's eye view while flying, and all that is the camera looking down. So let's find our way. I go into P mode. I'll find my way back to my car, or at least that should be me. There you go. Let me make sure I'm pretty high so I can't disrupt or hit anything while I'm flying. It looks pretty good. I jump back into cinema smooth mode. This one is a little different because I'm going to take off my exposure. Now, while I'm looking down, let me center up a little bit. See how smooth and nice and slow the drone is moving. Now, while I'm looking down, then is when I want to lock my exposure. So it remains 0 while looking down. So the shot is not dark, and I'm all set pretty much. So let's do this. I'll hit record. Here we go. And let's get moving. I'm looking at my screen. As it goes, as it goes. There we go. Now I've seen the car. Here I come out. Not a bad shot. Again, guys, remember, when you're looking down, make sure you clear all the trees and stuff. I did that while I was flying coming towards me, so I'm not worried about hitting a tree or anything. That's kind of a shot. That's as interesting as I could have made it, but you get the point. Just look down and follow. This shot's called a roll and throttle shot. Now check this out. I'm at 83 feet high. Okay, for safety reasons, I know I really can't hit anything over the lake. If you're afraid of flying over water, don't fly over water. But flying over water, actually, the signal bounces off the water and hits your drone and actually increases and gives your signal more strength. Right, so I like flying over water. If you don't feel comfortable, don't worry about it. It'll come over time. Just make sure that you're starting at a low altitude. As you can see, I'm over the water. So I'm 87 feet. I'm looking down, right? I will look down. I will go to about 50 feet. 50 feet's low enough for me. Bam. I'm at 48. That's good. So I'm going to look here because I'm going to be flying sideways. So I just went down. I'm going to be flying sideways. I'll keep my gimbal at the height that I want it at. This is the shot that I'm going for, sideways. This is the shot that I want. So I'm going to lock my exposure. I'm going to go into cine smooth mode. And you ready? Let me turn the camera. Maybe you could see better like this. Right? And of course, you've got to hit record. If you don't hit record, then you're in a lot of trouble. Right? Now, I know I'm going to the right, but I know I can't hit anything at the right of me because look what's at the right of me. Nothing for like a good couple of miles. So I'm safe. I'm good to go. All right, this is the shot I want of the lake. So I will be going to the right, but first hit record. My exposure is in lock. I'm in Cine Smooth mode, and I push to the right, just to the right, and then up. You don't have to go up fast, or you can go up fast. It all depends on what kind of effect you're looking for. That's the two movements on the stick, right and up. So I'm going to take it up really fast, and that is kind of a beautiful shot. I love this shot. As the lake goes, then comes the road as you climb higher and higher and higher and higher. Look at that. Straighten out back. How about that? 400 feet is your maximum height, so bear that in mind. What a beautiful shot. Now I've got the car settled. I'll come off the left stick easy and just keep rocking and rolling to the right as I reveal more and more and more. And I can even scroll it to the right if I want and reveal more and more and more. I'm pretty high. I'm at 240 feet. There's nothing out there. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Now you're using two sticks, right? Slowly and gently. There you go. And all movement must be slowly and gently. Wow. Very nice. Okay, I'm done. That's a little too much. All right. Now I'm done. I will go to P mode, turn around, and head back home. I know, that was really lazy, right? Let's look at these videos and decide what we're going to do with it. I'm going to hit this play button. I'm going to hit the select to the top right. I'm going to select 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the 5 videos that we just shot. And I'm going to hit download. The photos will take a few seconds to download to your phone, and it wirelessly transmits the photos and videos, in this case videos, to your phone so you can edit it on your phone. But if you want to speed up the process, you have two options. I recorded in 2.7K because I wanted the best quality. You don't have to. You can record in 1080p. The other option is you can pop this SD card out and get a dongle adapter for your iPhone, or in my case, my Android phone, and plug it into my USB or Lightning port and just edit the videos right from there. That's another option, and then you don't have to wait for that download time. Anyway, I didn't mind waiting for the download. It was only a few minutes because the clips were very short, and in the meanwhile I was able to kind of think about how I want to plan and color grade my footage. Let's get to editing. We shall hit at the top right of the screen. Let's just select the first video, and then we'll hit this little scissors mark right there. There you go. Now that the video is transcoded and my screen is loaded up and I'm ready to edit, now my next step is disconnecting the phone so I can operate with my phone only. There you go. I don't need the controller anymore. I don't need the drone. I'll turn off my controller, turn off the drone as well, give these two guys a rest. Tap and hold, as you know. And now I can operate from my phone. If I'm in my car and my battery is running low, I can always hook up my fast charger. You always want to leave your phone screen on full brightness. I just checked mine. Now I can scrub through my shots, but I know my shots are pretty good. It doesn't really need much cutting over here. If you're not sure how to use this editor, I made a complete video on that. Now that all the videos are finished transcoding them, I have them all in my timeline. All of them, 1, 2, 3, 4, and the 5th one is over here, the really long one. So now I can trim each clip, but if I were to go through it and just press play, I would be able to see, well, how long it takes. Now boom, I want this shot. I might not want it at the bottom. Like, I think here is good, so I'm just gonna cut it right here. And this one right here, I'm just gonna scroll to the bottom and hit delete. So now it starts at this point where it's revealing up. How about that? I'm just gonna stop it right there, and I'm gonna cut again. Why? Because that's where I want it to stop. I don't know if I want all of this to play out, or if I do want it to play out, what I can do is stop it right here, cut again, right? Go back to the middle section over here, hit speed, and just speed it up, right? and there you go. I'll apply it. So now my clip at the beginning looks like this, where I'm starting to reveal up, right? And what I'll do is I will start right here. This looks like a nice reveal shot. I'll cut, highlight the end there, delete it. So now I'm just rising up, and then I'm going into a speed up and then smoothen out. That's my first shot, right? My second shot now, and a speed up over here. You see how fast you can scrub through the footage over here? So now, boop, 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 I kind of just want this. So I'll cut right here. I'll take this, I will delete it. I don't want that. So my reveal now goes just like this. Beautiful. Where you see the people in the shot, and then boom, 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 boom. Reveal. That's it. That's all I want. So I'll do the same here. I'll cut there once it stops there, and I will delete this shot here. I don't want the rest of that in it. Okay, so my third one, my third clip now. All right, so I'm gonna delete this shot because I'm gonna save this shot, I think, for the end. This makes a nice closing shot, so I'll delete it out for now, and I will add this one in with me walking over the car. This one I'll trim it out. I want to catch the part where I'm just stepping out of the car. Here we go. That's the part I'm most interested in. As soon as that door closes, boom, right there. That's the shot I want. I'm gonna cut from here, take this part, delete it out, and then boom, that's the reveal shot that I want. Me coming out of the car and just walking. Boom, stop right there. I will cut again, and I will take the excess of the clip out because I really don't want that. I want nice short clips to share with friends and family. I really don't like the long shots. This one here, I will cut it and edit as well. And this one here, because there's traffic and stuff, from the time it starts moving, I will cut. I will delete this piece out. I just want the movement, and then I will scrub through until it is finished. And then what I'll do with this clip, I'll speed it up. I'll speed it up as fast as possible, and I'll hit. So that's it, right? And then whilst looking at it, I kind of like from here, I'll cut from here. I'll take this piece out. Nope, sorry. No, don't want to blur anything. I just want to delete that little piece. I'll play from here. It looks kind of cool with the cars going, so you get some nice effects, you know what I'm saying? And then boom, once the lake goes away, I think that's good enough. I'll cut right there, and the end piece that's highlighted, delete that. Now I'll add the last clip that I wanted in the first time. Remember the last clip? That's me revealing backward. So it's got to be this one. That's the reveal with me looking up. Yes. So I want it from right there. I will cut, delete this piece at the beginning, and this is the reveal shot that I'm going to be ending my story with. And I'll put something at the end here that pretty much says, well, thanks for watching. And my shot, as you can see, is under a minute, which is perfect. I hit delete. My shot's under a minute. Finally, I'm going to have to choose one of these titles. Let's go with this. Thanks for watching. In the corner, no. How about this? Nice in the middle. Thanks for watching. Let's set it to end. So it's at the end as opposed to the beginning, or always on. I hit the check mark, so I go up back to my basic menu again, where it's just scrolling through all the stuff. Now I'm going to pause it. I'm going to go to the first clip, and that's what I'm going to edit. I'm going to go to tone, and what I'm going to do is just brighten it up a little bit. I feel like, not really, I kind of like, you just play with it and see what you like, but I want to see everything. I think that's like the perfect brightness for me, the saturation, and this is kind of like what's called color grading. Now I don't like too much contrast. This one's contrast because it just looks kind of fake. I like a light looking look. So that's it. And then saturation, I prefer to just punch this up and just saturate the crap out of everything. I don't care how unrealistic it looks. I just want it saturated. The temperature, you can play with that too. You could get a blue or a warm effect. I'm going for this warm kind of effect as opposed to natural looking. I'll leave it warm. And the sharpness, you could sharpen the image up or not. I don't want it too sharp. I don't want it too dull. Let's just leave it the way it was. Now, instead of me hitting this check at the bottom, I'm going to hit apply to all and apply this same color option to all. You don't have to do that. You can do it individually. I just want to put out something really fast. So I'm going to hit apply to all. Apply. Right? And so all the clips have it. Now, last but not least, we have music and we have some effects over here, which is like LUTs. I guess you can call these LUTs, which is like applying a LUT over it. So look at that. That LUT looks pretty cool. These look actually pretty cool. So you play around, you find which LUT you like. You don't have to apply a LUT, right? Like an effect, a mask that goes over. And last but not least, the last thing I'll add is music. You choose the type of music you want. You can also choose music from your phone if you have music on your phone. You just hit local over here and you choose. So I'm not gonna hit local. I'm just gonna go back. I'll select one of their funky songs. No, not funk. Let's go with pop. So good. What's so good about this? I kind of like that. Let's just hit use. And that's it. I hit this upload button right here. 1080p, of course. Hit continue. And I'm generating. With that being said, guys, I'd like to thank my sponsors again, AutonomousDroneServices.com and MadMix2.com for sponsoring us this DJI Mavic Mini for us to fly and test and make videos for you guys out there. Do hit the thumbs up, thumbs down, whichever button works for you. Don't forget to hit subscribe and hit the bell icon so you can get notified when I release more Mavic Mini videos. Speaking of Mavic Mini videos, let me know what video you want me to share with you guys next down in the comment section, or as usual, any questions. I'll be happy to answer it for you. With that being said, I'll see you when I can. I'm still giving away 6 DJI Mavic 2 Pros or Zooms. Head over to my Patreon account, donate $1, become a patron, and automatically you're entered to win a chance to win one of 6 of those drones. Guys, let's make this happen. Come on, support me and help me support you.